everyone is decked out in skins from the cash shop, especially the people who PvP, because in Korea, if you're not super skinned in PvP, then people will not take you seriously and not be afraid of you. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Discovering Lost Ark. Today we're gonna take a look at the cash shop from in-game. We're gonna see what Lost Ark has to offer in terms of in-game cash shop. How pay to win is it? Are there some bad items? There are. And how bad are they? I'm gonna tell you everything about it basically, but on a basic level. I'm not gonna go into very many details because obviously the game is not out for us in the West. We really don't care. Discovering Lost Ark is just a series that gives you basic things on Lost Ark, everything in their own separate video, every single feature of the game. Me, Saivo, nice to meet you, will explain to you throughout this series of videos. Yeah, today we have the cash shop, guys, so let's just get into it. The cash shop in Lost Ark, guys. I'm going to go through the currencies first, and let me just take off my camera so you can actually see. There are 3 currencies that are available in the cash shop. There are these orange/white diamonds. We're just gonna call them white diamonds for the purpose of this video. There's this blue diamonds, and there is this with an M on it, which is the loyalty points basically in Lost Ark. So these 3 currencies are available through the cash shop. The white diamonds you get after you exchange real money. So with your euros, with your dollars, you get a bunch of these. With these, what you can do is either spend them, as you see, on a variety of things in the game, like skins and all sorts of other nice items, or you can exchange these for these blue diamonds. Now, with these white diamonds, you can only spend them in the cash shop on a variety of things, as you will see throughout this video. These blue diamonds can be used in the cash shop, and they can also be used in the game for a variety of things. Like, for example, you can use 25 of these blue diamonds to complete instantly a daily quest without you doing it. You just stay in a town, you take the quest, and you use these 25 and you complete it. There's only 4 daily quests per day maximum, and they are restricted to 4 per day forever. So it's not like you can spend 1,000 million of these blue diamonds and complete 100,000 daily quests. No, you can do that throughout time, but not all at once. Yeah, so there is definitely a hard cap on how much you can spend these for the daily quests. These blue diamonds can be also used to race up inside a dungeon or inside a raid. You would have to be stupid to use these blue diamonds to race up, but obviously some people might decide to do that if they run out of Feathers of Resurrection, which is another item that you can get either in game or in the cash shop, or they're just too lazy to go at the beginning of the dungeon or the last waypoint, right? So this is the purpose of these blue diamonds. These blue diamonds can also be used in this, whatever it is, Mari's secret shop is translated. This is a shop that refreshes itself every 6 hours, and it has daily purchase goodies. So these are, you can only purchase 1 per day, right? In 6 hours from now, there's gonna be other items here that you can also buy all of them if you want, if you need them. 1 per day though. So these blue diamonds are also used here. This is the purpose of the blue diamonds, and the loyalty points, we're gonna get to them a little bit later in the video when we're gonna check here what you can buy from loyalty points. Yeah, cool. Now let me just turn my cam back on. There we go. So let's continue with the video, guys. We're gonna get to the first actually, why don't I talk first about the currency exchange, right? This is another feature that is available here in the cash shop. It's this button right here. The currency exchange is something that is exactly like in Guild Wars. You buy gold or you sell gold. Now this is only done with gold and the diamonds, so these blue diamonds. You cannot purchase with your in-game gold real cash shop currency, which is the white diamond that I showed you earlier, right? It's not game breaking. Guild Wars 2 also has it. In Guild Wars 2 you can also buy consumables and pots and whatnot with gold that you can get with real money. So it's not a pay to win thing in Lost Ark because of the way gold interacts with the game. You cannot buy gear with any currency, you cannot buy skill, you cannot buy, I don't know, practice. So it's basically the same as in Guild Wars. This is not a pay to win system in Lost Ark. It is far away from pay to win at the moment of this video. What else will they do with gold? What else will they do with these blue diamonds that you can buy with real money? I have absolutely no idea. But as I am creating this video and as the game is launched, the devs were very straightforward. By the way, just want to get this out from the beginning. The devs were very straightforward from the beginning with what they want to do in the cash shop. They didn't really hide anything up until release or up until 2 months later when people get addicted and then they introduce something. They were very upfront. Hey, there is this upgrading mat, there is this thing that completes a daily for you, there is this thing that you, I don't know, buy a mount or a feather of resurrection. They're all available for real money in the cash shop. And this is our game because it is a free-to-play game, an amazing, by the way, game, PS just saying. And they were very upfront with their cash shop, which is a thing that I really appreciate, unlike what those fuckers did in Archage when the game was released back then, and 1 day or 2 days after a long open beta they added a Thunderstruck tree in the cash shop with real money. So these guys did not do any dodgy things. Anyway guys, so let's just get going into the cash shop. We have here on the left side of the screen we have a preview panel which we can preview later on skins, yeah, but let's just hover over these boxes and let me tell you what's in them first of all, yeah. Cool. This box costs 70,000 of these white diamonds that you exchange with real money. This is about a little bit more than I don't know, 50 euros, maybe 60 euros. So this is, the cash shop is to the expensive side, just saying, so you know, in terms of how much you would want to spend maybe in the cash shop if you want to do some interesting cool things and take full advantage of the cash shop. It is a little bit to the expensive side, especially for a Korean market. I'm just surprised that they actually went with these prices, yeah. Cool. So this one contains 1,000 blue diamonds. This one contains 8 pieces of that scroll. That scroll is something that completes a daily quest for you. You can either do that or do the diamond thing, the 25 diamonds, blue ones per day for a daily quest. And it gives you, the third item is 3 pieces of an extra daily quest per day. So you have, everyone has 3. There is no premium membership or anything like that. So everyone has 3 dailies, but in the cash shop there is a chance to get a 4th every day with a 24-hour cooldown on that scroll. So you cannot get 5 dailies per day or 6, right? The 4th item is a costume. Costumes in this game give you also a little bit of extra stats. I will show them on my character. These are the costumes, for example, that I am wearing. You can, this is like a wardrobe kind of thing in Lost Ark, and you can either show this hat or hide it. So, and they give you a little bit of extra secondary, well, not secondary, third stats basically. This one gives you 5 charm. Charm is this one right here, and the costume gives me 5 charm. Charm is used, I talked about it in one of my previous videos actually. Charm is used to get a good interaction with some NPCs or get them to talk to you and so on and so forth. Yeah, not that important, not vital to the game. Yeah, cool. The other item is a reindeer. That is a mount. We're gonna preview the mounts in a second. And then the last item is some 2019 January event bundle. You get 3 of those. You can get a variety of things. They were also available in some events that I will talk about a little bit later when I get to experience a little bit more events. Well, so far I've only experienced 2 events on the Korean server, and I really want to present them to you so you see what events Lost Ark kind of has to offer. Some people are into events, Christmas events, New Year's Eve events, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Cool. Second item, kind of the same thing, not a big deal. Third item is just an item that gives you, it costs 9,900 of those white diamonds that you get with real money, so that's about like 10 euros, and you get 100 of those blue crystals, and then you get the other box that also has blue crystals in it, right? Cool. The third item, again, the same thing. This is more expensive. It gives you more diamonds, obviously. This box gives you blue diamonds, gives you that buff. That buff increases your ship's sailing speed, and that buff also increases the amount that you restore the lucky energy. This is all for sailing, for ships, and for water content. Yeah, it's nothing to do with in-game. The third item here is an item that gives you an extra dungeon run with the extra loot per day. You can do 3 per day, everyone can do 3 per day, but with this item you can do a 4th. Very insignificant item, as dungeons in Lost Ark are almost not important at all in terms of pay to win and is that guy gonna be better because he does 1 more dungeon a day. It's not that important. It also gives you 10 feathers of resurrection. Feathers of resurrection in this game resurrect you on the spot. You have 2 options, either with these feathers that you can get in the cash shop or in game, or with the blue diamonds. You can use 10 blue diamonds to resurrect on the spot if you don't want to go back to the beginning of the raid or to the last waypoint in a dungeon. If you're lazy, basically, that's what I'm telling you. If you die, these feathers are not that important, because if you die in a raid, the point of Lost Ark is not to die, and if you die in a raid, it makes little difference basically if you res up on the spot or res up at the beginning. Also, inside the raid there is only 3 deaths allowed per raid, right? So if you're the guy that dies 3 times and uses 3 of these feathers, then maybe you shouldn't be there. Maybe you should practice some lower tier raids before you get to there, because maybe you're not, you know, ready for that. So that's my point. It's a nice item. It's a convenience item basically, yeah. The other box, this one gives you some battle consumables. Battle consumables are obviously very nice. They are HP pots, they are critical strike foods, and so on and so forth, and all sorts of goodies that allow you to have a better life inside raiding, for example, or even inside some dungeons, yeah? So this one gives you a box of those. You can choose probably 2 or 5 pieces of a consumable. And then the last item, the third one there, is an affinity item of epic quality. This is okay, but it's kind of obviously pointless to buy it from inside the cash shop, because that's not the point of the game. The affinity items that you get there as a third are again not a pay to win thing. They are just a side thing to the game. I've actually talked about affinity with merchants in one of my previous videos. You can watch that. I'm gonna link it in the description below. It's some sort of a side thing, and you buying this bundle right here with the purple affinity item, definitely, if you buy hundreds of them, definitely it's going to give you a couple of island hearts more than your opponents, or stuff like that. It's not gonna make you better in PvP, or it's not gonna make you better in that raid if you have these things and give them to the merchants or not, right? Cool. This box gives you a lot of blue diamonds, gives you 5 of those instant completion tickets, and also gives you 5 of those yellow keys with which you can open various treasure chests around the world, treasure chests that are pointless in the grand scheme of things. This is a mount. We can actually preview it. They have a very nice previewing system, by the way. You can also go full screen and just preview this mount, look around left and right. You can zoom in on mounts and on skins. This is another mount. This is a black horse mount. Another reindeer, white horse with wings. This item right here is an item that gives you 1 extra weekly quest, because there's daily quest in Lost Ark and there's weekly quest in Lost Ark. These daily, weekly, instant things, instant completion and extra +1 every day, this is the soft pay to win things that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. These are the things that are, let's say, bad in the cash shop, because obviously if someone has every day an extra daily, and if someone has every week an extra weekly, then you can imagine that that person is going to get faster to his goals than you are in the long term. Not in the first 2 weeks, but in the first 3 months. If he keeps doing that, obviously he's gonna have an advantage. And these are the soft pay to win, very attractive things that they actually had to have. Come on, it's a cash shop of a free to play game. They had to have at least something. It's not gear, it's not skill. They don't just give you, you know, free stuff with a lot of money, and they're not RNG. So I'm super satisfied with this cash shop. This item right here, they are just 50 pieces of this daily completion ticket. This item right here, 100 pieces of the Feather of Resurrection, and this item right here is a ticket, I think, to change your appearance or to change your name, one of those two. Yeah, the other tabs here are not important, they are just sorted, the same items we talked about, just sorted in an orderly fashion. Yeah, nothing different here. Let's go to the next tab, guys. Actually, I believe this is the tab where you can top up a lot of diamonds. These items we already talked about. These items are just basically blue diamonds that you can buy with cash shop currency. Cash shop currency, which is to the expensive side, just for you to know, here in Korea. I'm not sure how it's gonna be for us in the West, but still the same exact things that we already talked about. And on the second page we have again the mounts. We have also some costumes here finally. So these cost real money currency, yeah, and these cost diamonds. So the difference in between these ones that you can only buy with real money currency that you get from your euros or dollars, then the difference in between these and these with diamonds is that the ones with diamonds you cannot gift to other people. These with real money you can gift, right? Because diamonds can be acquired in game as well, or through gold in game. So you cannot gift these if you have a very rich habibi next to you, right? These items can. So let's take a look at these costumes. Let's see, what do we have? We have a couple of costumes, and obviously I'm playing this blaster class at the moment of this video, so it's only previewing for my particular class. These costumes look definitely different on a bard, on a warrior, on a warlord, on a soul master, and so on and so forth. This is an emote book. An emote book in the cash shop always definitely scares me, because emotes are definitely important in this game for other reasons, not only cosmetic and role playing. This is a sailing glyph that you can purchase with these loyalty points that I was telling you at the beginning. Am I in the loyalty tab? No, I'm not yet. So this is with loyalty points. This is like the ship sails, right? They have a specific pattern, and this one gives you this liony pattern that you can apply to your ship, and your ship will look a little bit more badass than other ships, yeah? This is another mount. This is like a purple war dog or war wolf or whatever. Another mount, a turtle mount. This mount is actually pretty badass. It has also some animations. They have some nice mounts in the game. They also have some nice costumes, but very few costumes and very few mounts. Granted, the game is still at the beginning of its journey, so it just came out, it's a new game, that's what they released with. Very nice cash shop for the time being. These are just diamonds, you can just simply buy them with real money, and that's about it. These are just sorted. These are sorted just by mounts. As you can see, there's like 4 mounts, plus the ones obviously that we saw there in the in this one right here, but these we're gonna see with the loyalty points as well. Let's take a look here. These are the doji items, all sorted in the same place. So there is the extra weekly, there is the daily completion, there is the Feather of Resurrection, this is the name change ticket, this is the character appearance changer, and this with loyalty points you can buy this, the wolf, the turtle, the emote, the sail glyph, and I don't know what this is. This is, I think, another appearance change ticket with loyalty points. And this is it for the cash shop, guys. I want to stress at the end of the video on this particular cash shop right here. This is something that is a cash shop within a cash shop, sort of like the movie Inception, right? These items right here are also part of the doji ones, same as these. So this cash shop resets once every 6 hours, or was it once in 12 hours? Anyway, I don't know, 2 or 4 times a day this cash shop resets the items in it, and it adds a variety of items. I want to quickly go through these items because this is another doji part of the game, a soft kind of pay to win part of the game. This item right here that you can buy with 35 blue diamonds, in this shop you can only use blue diamonds, by the way. So either you do the currency exchange thing from gold to blue diamonds, or you go for straight money, real money, this kind of diamonds into blue diamonds conversion. Yeah, this item right here gives you 500 energy of luck on your ship. when you go sailing to have enough luck to pick up treasures, to dive, to fish, to do shipwrecks or whatnot. So this is a very important item for what the game has to offer. It doesn't really matter if one person likes sailing or does it or doesn't. What matters is that in the grand scheme of Lost Ark, sailing and ship content is extremely important to your progression through the game. So this item being right here in the cash shop is a little bit skeptical. Not pay to win, not a hard pay to win. It doesn't give you anything but energy of luck. So it is a nice item. I approve it. However, it is a mildly pay to win item here. Yeah, very attractive item. I don't know if it's mildly pay to win or just very attractive. It's one of those two, but it is here. This item right here gives you, for 84 diamonds, pretty expensive, gives you one of those purple affinity items. Purple affinity items with which you can grow your likeliness towards an NPC somewhere in the world at your choice. Yeah, this is also something that might help you if you're into that kind of thing. Something that makes you not spend, for example, pirate coins on these items and buy them straight from the cash shop. If you're a rich habibi, then you know you can just maximize, you know, your affinity towards the merchant really fast with these. Luckily that all of these items here in this cash shop are only purchasable once per 24 hours. So if you bought this, if I'm gonna buy this, I'm not gonna be able to purchase it until tomorrow. Yeah. This item right here gives you 5 of some very nice consumables. You can get 5 super good potions, for example. So this is also another thing. So you don't have to craft them, so you don't have to buy them maybe from the broker. But the good part in all of this game, Lost Ark, is that the cash shop, even though it has a few controversial items, the game is made in such a way in which it doesn't really matter, because you can either buy them from the broker, from people who craft them, you can craft them yourself. All of these items that are on the screen right now, you can just craft them if you have a high enough crafting, if you spend time crafting, gathering your mats and so on and so forth. So it takes time, but this saves you time. So they are a little bit controversial, however, they are very insignificant in the grand scheme of Lost Ark in what is needed in this game, which is practice, skill, reaction, mechanical skill, and a good team setup. That is what's needed here, not these fucking purple pots, because without purple pots you're not gonna be able to finish that raid. That's not a thing in Lost Ark. There's other things that are way more important, and that is why I'm very satisfied with this cash shop and very happy to show it to you guys as well. Yeah, these are foods that are really good foods that you can you know, make yourself or buy from merchants around the world. Again, it saves you time. Maybe you want to buy them from the broker as well with gold. That's also another option. These are again battle items that increases your crit strike for 20 seconds, item that increases your I don't know, subdue for 20 seconds. Very nice consumable items to have in specific raids if it's needed. This item right here, a controversial item as well. This is used to enhance gear. This is used to enchant your gear to give it a better and better tier, a better and better item level, which obviously is the core idea of the game, item level. So this item being here once per day, remember, is a little bit controversial, but doesn't ruin the game absolutely at all. Because, for example, if you want to take a piece of gloves and get it from level 1 to level 5, then you would need about 40 of these items to get that from 1 to 5. So 40 of these means 40 separate days in which you would have to buy them, and that's just for a piece of gloves. It's not for gloves, chest, boots, shoulders and weapon, right? So you get my point. It's not a bad thing. It's just a very nice, convenient, attractive thing. And that's all I wanted basically to say about the cash shop, guys. I completely approve the way that these people are doing things. I am looking forward to a lot more skins in the cash shop, because everyone here in Lost Ark really appreciates skins, especially in the cash shop, because there is no transmog in the game. There is one way to get some skins going for you, but that way is very grindy way. So I can easily say there is no transmog here in Lost Ark. So skins in the cash shop, super attractive. Everyone is decked out in skins from the cash shop, especially the people who PvP, because in Korea if you're not super skinned in PvP, then people will not take you seriously and not be afraid of you. So that's about it from the cash shop, guys. I wish you lots of love. Tell me what you think about this cash shop in the comments below. I don't know what's gonna happen to the cash shop. This is a very, very interesting story to look at and to pay attention to, because I really don't know what exactly they're gonna add in the cash shop. I don't know what's gonna happen with those doji items. Are there gonna be more of them? Are there gonna be fewer of them? But the way the game works, the way the gear and the dungeons and raids and PvP work, I'm not... Basically, I can say that I'm really not afraid at all that this game is ever gonna be pay to win, because it just does not work like that inside the game. It doesn't matter if they give me pots in the cash shop. I cannot use pots in PvP anyway, so it wouldn't really matter in that sense, right? And there's many other examples that I'm not gonna bore you with in this video. I thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate your comments, I appreciate your thoughts always, and yeah, until my next video, guys, lots of love, and I'm gonna see you very soon.